The Storm Team Weather Lab. KMAC meteorologist Lance Blocker.
81 degrees for us here today in the Hub City. That's much better than those low 30s we saw last week, right? We can all be excited about that. Here's the Overton East sky cam. Why the east? Because the west looks at the Jones, and I'm not looking at that right now. None of us want to right now. Tough game out there for us tonight. But temperatures, we will look at this map because this is some good news here. Temperatures right now in the mid-50s, 57 for us here for the Hub City. Pleasant weather overnight tonight. We'll see a cold front moving through. So tomorrow, we won't see 81. Matter of fact, we're just going to top out in the mid-60s, 64 for us here in Lubbock for tomorrow afternoon. That is because of this cold front we see on the map now draped across the South Plains. That is going to continue pushing down to the south and bringing that colder air behind it into our region. And this big old H right here, you guessed it, that's an area of high pressure now moving into the western third of the country, going to dominate our weather over the next 7 days or so here. But what's that big feature now showing up on the west coast out here? A little bit of a trough. This dip in the jet stream here is actually going to become somewhat of a cutoff low, and then it's going to be close. It's not really a fully cutoff low, but it's trying to, right? So the models are differentiating on that over the next week or so. Really days 8 and beyond. So just outside of our 7-day forecast, it could perhaps bring some precip chances as it moves towards the east. Now this map here is showing 6 to 10 day outlook, showing about near normal in terms of precipitation. So what that means is that we should see at least 1 or 2 chances of at least some isolated rain chances next week on days 8 through 14. You won't see it in my forecast right now because, again, it's days 6 through 10 on this map right here, right? Hopefully we'll be able to introduce some of those over the coming days. Temperatures will be slightly above average over the next couple of weeks here. This showing just a little bit above average. And the average right now, 70 degrees. At this time period, it's about 67 degrees. So slightly above average is still very nice, right? Temperatures in the low to mid 70s in this outlook here as well. So we can be excited about that. You know what we're not excited about is I keep going down to the tropics to show this. This is an area of convection now which has recently been upgraded to now tropical storm ETA. It says Tropical Depression 29 because it just updated in the last 30 minutes or so. And so as we play this forward, we see is clearly no threat to the mainland at all, but it will make impacts into Central America. The big deal with that is it is just another hurricane in this season, record-setting season, actually. And so as we zoom in here, look at this. Look at all these landfalls that we've had. All these red markers, that's for landfalling hurricanes coming across. I mean, Louisiana, if you lived in Louisiana right now, whew, not a good year for property values down there, right? Hopefully everybody's doing okay. And then we got this other one down in South Texas over near Brownsville. Let's go and zoom back out. We'll see this has been an historic season. With ETA, this now becomes the 28th named tropical system this season. That means it is now tied for first place for most in one season, 11 U.S. landfalls. That is also for the most in one season as well. Now, 7-day forecast here showing no tropical activity for us. Temperatures moderate all the way throughout the 7-day forecast. Going to be looking very nice as we head into next weekend. We've got another big game next weekend, but we're going to have the latest on tonight's game, plus a few more things here in Red Raider Nation coming up just after this. Don't go anywhere.